Hey Compass Club members, I'm so excited that you guys are here today because today we're gonna be cupping some coffees. So if you look in your bag, you're gonna have two different bags, as you can see here, a white bag and a blue bag. We are going to be evaluating the same coffee but different process. What you'll find in your white bag is a washed process, and what you find in your blue bag, it's a honey process. What we are cupping today is the red bourbon from Guatemala from our friends, the Solano family. The farm is Concepcion Buenavista. And don't worry about the process. I'll be explaining each step so you can just guys follow along. You can pause the video in case I'm talking too fast, but yeah. In our QC area, we use these types of bowls. These are Barista Hustle bowls, but don't worry about it. If you don't have this type of bowls, you can just use a regular mug. Hey everyone, let's get ready to cup coffee together. First, we're going to measure out 11 grams of coffee for each cup. You can use a kitchen scale or a coffee scale. Just try to be as precise as you can. Next, we'll grind the coffee. If you want, you can lightly spray the beans with a little bit of water first. This helps to reduce static and keeps the grind more even. We're looking for a medium grind, a little bit more coarse than beach sand. Once everything is ground, we'll move on to water. Heat up filter water to about 205 degrees Fahrenheit. That's just off boil. Hot enough to properly extract all the flavors. And now we're ready for cupping. Now that we have everything ground, we are going to need a pencil and a paper. We are going to start our coffee assessment with smelling. Why do we do that? Because we need to smell the coffee while it's dry, and then we're going to smell the coffee again when it's wet. Okay, now that we have everything ready, we start our timer at the same time that we pour. And some water for this bowl, because this is going to be our rinsing bowl. Okay, 4 minutes is on the clock, and now we're gonna go with breaking the crust. With that, we are gonna need a spoon, and we're gonna do a subtle movement, like this. 3 movements just trying to break this crust that it forms when you put water into the coffee. And at the same time, we are going to smell. Remember to rinse your spoon and then go to the next one. And now, with the help with another spoon, we are going to clear the crust. With 2 spoons, you can use 1 spoon. However, it is easier to you. Now that that's done, you can change this water. And we are going to try to taste the coffee at minute 8 or 9 because right now it's too hot and I don't want you to burn your tongue. And now the fun part. Rinse your spoon, grab just a little just to cover your spoon like that. And what you want to do is get it closer as your mouth, and you're gonna put together your teeth and you wanna inhale because we are going to create a spray. That spray is gonna help us to taste all the coffee all in our mouth. Just like that. And don't worry if you can't make this sound. You don't have to make this sound. It's just some people make that sound. You can go and just do this. As long there's coffee in your mouth, a little bit of spray happening, you're good. So you might be wondering, if both of these coffees are red bourbon, why do they taste so different? It all comes down to how the coffee is processed after it's picked. The wash process means the coffee cherry is fully removed before drying. The seed is clean, so what you taste is very clear, bright, and more transparent. Think crisp acidity
and really defined flavors. The honey process is different. In this method, some of the fruit, the sticky mucilage, stays on the seed while it dries. That extra sweetness from the fruit changes the cup. You usually get fuller body, more sweetness, and slightly more syrupy feel. Same coffee variety, same farm, but two totally different expressions because of how it was processed.
At the end of the day, the person who decides who likes this coffee is going to be you. So please let us know what notes you got from these coffees, the type of acidity, what it reminds you of. We would love to hear your feedback. Adios.